Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Alphacraft. As you saw in the beginning time-lapse there, we've got ourselves an iron farm. It's been a few days since I built this thing, so let's have a look at how well stocked it is. It's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. A couple of days AFK, like overnight and stuff like that. So yeah, that's getting us a nice healthy supply of iron. And we've got our crops growing that need reharvesting again, and I went ahead and I've worked on these villagers a little bit. So I've had to close these guys off for the moment to stop the breeding process because I've got quite a few in here waiting to go. But I've also started to move these guys out. All these farmer traders are all carrots and potatoes. I wanted to make sure that I had those two main crops covered. So recycled them up until I got those. Got a couple around here that I haven't done anything with yet. And then a couple of toolsmiths. I was just trying to get some good diamond gear. And then I started tunneling out because in that direction is our tunnel down to the area that we're going to be eventually working in. So I've kind of worked out that this is the base of where our underground base is going to be. Not base, this is the top, I should say. This is the top of where our underground base is going to be. So I need to expand out and down. And the villager breeder is where we're facing east, maybe that direction. And it's going to eventually connect to this tunnel so I can use these stairs to get it down to the level that we need it at. And then into the various rooms that I would need them in. And this column is temporary in some sense. I won't need stairs. Eventually we'll be having the portal down at the floor level and we'll have bubble elevators to get up to the surface and stuff like that. So I think what I want to focus on today's episode is I want to get these farms in a more permanent position, and I can get the farmers, villagers down and they can start automating it for me so I haven't got to worry about that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dig out that hole that we've got going on underground to the appropriate level, and then I can work out where I want farms and stuff to come off of that. So I think I'm going to have to get digging. Before I do that, I think I want to get that tool trader all the way maxed out. I'm going to use iron to trade him up and see if we can get ourselves a decent pickaxe for that. Just upgraded him and he's given us an efficiency on breaking 2 pickaxe. So actually, that might help us out quite a bit if I can get the emeralds. Don't you want to buy the iron? Don't you? Let's get another toolsmith. While I'm waiting for these guys to reset, there is a reason for having all of these villagers. I need tons and tons of librarians, and it's to get glass. Because I don't really want to go and destroy an entire desert for glass. I need an obscene amount. Like, I don't even know how much I need, but I just know it's more than we're going to estimate. So I'm going to be using villagers to get the glass. One of the most practical ways, probably, without actually annihilating a desert that other people are going to want to mine. Are you going to reset your trades already? There we go. Let's have one of those. I just thought I have the levels. I could just buy a second one and stick them together. I'm efficiency 3 and breaking 2. Oh, silverfish. I forgot how annoying they are. I activated a few. They're sitting in these waiting. I might need to go and get a silk touch, so it's going to make it a bit easier. Right, I've popped back to spawn, so I'm going to see if I've got any diamonds in my base left over so I can try and buy some books. Mainly digging ones, so we'll see what we've got. But I think also the Secret Santa's been sorted out, so let's go and see who is going to be... who I'm going to be Secret Santa for. So if you're an alpha and watching, then maybe look away. I won't say the name on the screen, but we'll see who it's going to be. Just need to push the button. Okay. Right. No looking. Interesting. Okay. Right. I've put it away so you can look back now. So that's who we are Secret Santa for. Yeah, we'll get working on that pretty soon. I need to get that ready for next week. Oh, we're back and everything's starting to overgrow slightly, so we're going to have to come back and do some work here soon. But I just noticed my dog's gone. Where Doggo's gone? Where's Doggo gone? No idea where Dog's gone. But it's gone. Probably gone back for the Nether again. Because that was so much fun the last time. Check streams for that. Check streams. Also, FYI, streaming on Twitch. Links in the description. I've got 7 diamonds. I think I can get a pretty good deal being a scholar. So we're going to take the 7. We're going to go see what we can buy. Right. I'm back here at Bunny's base again. I'm going to try again. She's over there somewhere. which you can see on the player HUD. So I'm going to have a little snoop around. Hopefully she doesn't need to come this way. But we had a look at chests and things and we can't see anything. Maybe paintings? Oh, we're in. Oh, we're in. Okay, enchantment table. Alpha drawn the game, we've got to be careful around here, and this looks like it leads down to a mine. Alright, so we found a secret back area. Nothing incriminating at this point. I need to try and type without letting go of shift. Or casual like. Okay. Right, well we know this is here. We're going to come back and we're going to see if things change. We've got an enchantment set up. Looks like some kind of fishing. Yeah, fishing farm jobby. Down to a mine. Alright, okay, let's get out of here before we get spoiled again. Is she on the move? No, she's not moving. Alright, good. Found a secret place. Here we've got the shopping area. We've got Frill's potion shop. I think that's Puma's iron. And then Jin's bookshop. So let's go and have a look at the books. I need to put my finger out and think of a shop. I hadn't decided yet what I wanted to do. So I'm part of the Scholars Guild and I'm part of the Nether Guild. So for the Nether, I was thinking of doing the warped tree variants and the other one. So yeah, I need to think of something to do for Scholar. Busy Bee shop. This is cute. I like the pink bee. All books, 2 diamonds each. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Right, let me check something. Okay, I'm just checking the Discord for our Scholar Guild, and it's because we're in a Scholar Guild we get a pretty good discount from Jin. I'm just double checking I'm not reading it completely wrong. So we get, it's 1 diamond for 2 books, as opposed to 2 diamonds per book. 1 diamond for 2 books. That's an insane deal for being a part of the Scholar Guild. Okay. So where's the payment box? Is that on the exit? What's this? Payment barrel. Okay. Okay. 1 diamond for 2 books. That's pretty good. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. A lot. That is a lot. I want to focus on the mining stuff. So mending. So let's grab 2 of those. Let's get 2 of the unbreaking. Silk Touch. We are going to want 1 of those. Just 1? Just 1. And then we'll grab a Fortune. That's the 2 books there. Jin, if you're watching and I've made a massive error of how I read this, let me know and I will get you the other diamonds. I don't want to be shortchanging you. Or short paying, really. Nice. This is a nice bookstore. Really nice. Okay, anything else that I definitely need to get? So we've got, yeah, Fortune, let's get Efficiency 5s. Because that'll get us 1 pickaxe of being Silk Touch, 1 pickaxe of being Fortune. I don't think I need to worry too much about a shovel at the moment. Maybe I'll just stick with a Fortune and a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's probably what I do. Yeah, because in that way, if I find more diamonds, I can mine those up and I can come back and buy more stuff. Because I said about having the librarians for the glass, I'm not worried about the books. I mean, you get to a certain point in this game when you're loaded with diamonds, so buying books is no big issue. So I'm not too determined to get librarian book trades. I need librarians for the glass. So if I get good trades on them, then I get good trades on them. Right, let's leave that in there. Again, Jin, if I've messed up with how I've read that, please let me know, and then I'll get those other diamonds to you. But thank you very much. Okay, so I've got these 2 pickaxes. This one's quite low, so if I make this one the Fortune one, then I'll get the XP back when I break them, so I can start fixing them up. Oh! There we go. I've got a tinfoil helmet. Okay, I've made a bit of a progress. So I've selected an area that I want my farms to go into. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to have these two sections drop down. So the granite for the moment is what the pathway's going to be. This area is going to drop down. I'm going to dig it down a bit. And this is where one of the farms is, so carrots and then potatoes this side. And it will be glass on top. So we'll be able to walk on top of this. And I think this is going to be an interesting change from just doing a normal 9x9 space and then letting the farmers do their thing. I want to be able to see the work happening. I'll probably use 2 villagers in here, 2 like composters, spread them out a little bit because it's a larger area. Probably a villager hidden underneath this pathway for the villager farmers to throw the crops at is how we'll probably collect it. So I'm still in a kind of figuring it out stage, but I'm liking where this is going. Okay, I've got this area dug out now, and I've kind of stepped it downwards towards the middle, and I like how that's looking. As a concept, I really like it. There's a few things I need to tweak and work out as we go. So when I step down, this will probably happen. Yeah, I break the crop block. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the villagers do that every time they step down. So that's something I'm going to have to check when I've got them down here. If anything, I'll probably just make the room wider. And then before every step up, I'll have like a ridge around of like stone or wood or something. So that when they drop down, they're dropping onto the wood stone block. So it's kind of like a trim around it. And that might look better. It might break these steps up a little bit more as well, so you can see them a little bit more defined. So I'm playing around with that idea. I've got 2 composters in place with trapdoors in the way so they can't trash all the crops. Villager is going to go in the middle there somewhere. So as a concept, I think I'm getting there. I want to get 2 villagers down now and see how they start interacting around here. See if they start breaking everything. Also, it was a nice challenge of trying to figure out where to put water sources and light sources, because there was a couple of points where I couldn't place the crop because of light. So I think I've got it into a good place. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a nice little challenge of just not doing a 9x9 and leaving it be done. I want to do something a little bit more visual. It might not be practically worth it. It might actually really be bad as a farm, but it'll look nice. Right, let's get our first villager and see if he makes it. Just need to get him to the central column, and then Momentum can do the rest of the work, hopefully. Come on, guy, you're doing great. Oh, he's gone. Yep, Momentum did its thing. And he made it all the way. Give him a little scoot, and then we'll go get the other one, and then I'll release them both, and then I can close that area off so they don't escape. We've got our 2 villagers. I made some fence posts just to prevent anything from coming and chewing on them. We don't want that after we've got them all the way down here. Right, they are breaking the blocks. Okay, so I thought that might be something. Okay. Easy fix. Okay, so I've got the tiers in, and actually I think that looks a lot better having these kind of like framing around. So I do like that. I've locked the other guy away to see how one copes, and he seems to be doing okay. He seems to be pathfinding around and able to get back to the composter. So I'm probably just going to stick with the 1 in each section. Yeah, he's having a good time. Yeah, we should be okay now. I just need to replicate this on this side, and then we can get the potato farm in. And I did have to encroach a little bit on the wall around, so we'll have to expand that out. But I'm liking where this is. And then eventually, obviously, we'll get rid of the fence gates and we'll have a glass floor all the way around. Okay, I stepped away for a moment to repair my pickaxe because it was getting wrecked. Whilst I was mining down, I actually located a spawner, which is right there. And I've built the most basic XP farm out of this thing that you can do. It has no speed to it, it's awful, but it means I can kind of half AFK, come down here, let these guys stack up for a minute, repair the pickaxe whilst I'm doing other things, like if I'm editing some bits or checking some stuff out. So there we go. It really is awfully slow. So the usual thing, they all get funneled in. Baby zombies sometimes get stuck. They get shot around. We've got some of these guys stacking up. Yeah, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's getting me that little bit of XP to repair my pickaxe whilst I'm mining out my my crop section. So it's doing the job. Tools are fixed, and I've upgraded the farm area. I made it a bit bigger. It was feeling a little bit smaller than how I wanted, so that walking away and coming back, and yeah, I needed it to be a tad bigger. I've added the third villager to collect the crops, so at least we can start doing that. I've also added in the second side. So I'm really liking how this is looking with these circles. It looks really good. I'm going to need to play around with it a little bit more. I'm noticing that these guys aren't really coming up onto this top row, top circular part. So I may move the composter to sort of like a plinth section here, and same over this side. That way it's in the middle mostly. So yeah, I think they're just not, it's too far from the composter, is my feeling on the situation. So that's something I'm going to workshop between episodes, moving it into there. Heading down, just makeshift stairs for the minute. Yeah, we're doing really good, really well for collecting these crops. So eventually I'm going to connect that to some kind of storage, maybe something against the wall over there where we'll have our trading farmers positioned ready. But yeah, this is something I want to workshop a little bit more. Expand the area a little bit more. Yeah, I'm liking this. I like this is where this is going. Yeah, the creative brainwaves are ticking on this one. I'm liking it. But we have automated carrot and potato farms. But that's all I've got time for this week. We'll be back next week for our Christmas episode, because I'll be taking a couple of weeks break during Christmas. I'll be away, kids are school. So next week will be my Christmas episode. So definitely catch that one. We'll be doing our Secret Santa and all Christmassy bits, and then we'll be back after the new year. So until next week, see you then. Bye. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you didn't like the video, then I thank you for watching up to this point anyway.